What's cracking, peeps? Darren McDuffie here once again, helping you become perfectly healthy in tone and conscious, yo. So, talking a little bit about growth today, and especially why our Fridays are so much happier than other days of the week. As a kid growing up, many of us believe that we can have whatever we want just simply because we asked for something and we got it. I remember one year as a child, I asked for a bike. I got a bike. I have a sister. My sister asked for an Easy Bake Oven one year, and she got an Easy Bake Oven. As we become adults, we forget that this is how easy it can be for us to manifest or bring the things in our life that we desire. As adults, again, we forget the concept of imagination and dreaming, and we focus our attention solely on what is. What is speaks to us so loud that we can never think about anything or focus our attention on what we really want. If you want something different in your life, you have to focus on that. You have to put the positive emotion, the feelings behind it, and draw it into your life. But because, again, we're giving our focus so much on what is, we cannot draw what we really want or desire into our lives. I've spoken before on it is done to you as you believe. You can go back and watch that video. One of our beliefs that has to change is that we have this big belief that in order for us, not in order for us, but rather we can do something and be unhappy, and it's going to bring us happiness. Some of you out there who are watching this video have been in the same relationship, have been in the same job, and you're very unhappy, and you think that at some point enduring the unhappiness is going to bring you happiness. You cannot, or there will not be a happy ending to an unhappy journey. I'll say that again. There will not be a happy ending to an unhappy journey. You have to be happy along the way to get to the final destination of happy. And I know that sounds strange, but that's exactly how life tends to work. So you got to be happy along the way, and you got to be enjoying yourself along the way and feeling good. And when you get to that final destination, you're going to be happy. We are by nature, by being here, by being human beings, we are growth-seeking beings. What causes us so much pain is that we've asked for things, and that asking causes us to expand, and we fail to go with the expansion. Some of you are asking for new houses. Some of you are asking for new jobs. We're all asking for something. And when we're asking for something, it causes us to grow. It causes us to expand. It may be something that we're supposed to do. You might have an impulse to start speaking in front of people. You might have an impulse like me to pick up a phone and start filming videos to inspire people. But when you don't go with that impulse, when you don't go with that expansion, that's what causes the pain, the agony, the thoughts. You know, some people have so many thoughts, and their mind is going crazy, because I've been there before. But that's just life. That's what you ask for, and it's causing you to expand, and you just don't go with the expansion. A lot of that has to do with fear. So many people are so afraid these days. We're so afraid to do the things that we really want to do. We're afraid, like I said, to pick up the phone and shoot a video because we're so worried about what other people might think of us, so worried about what our friends are going to think of us. Also worried about that we have to know everything before we pick up the phone. What many of you don't know is when I'm picking up this phone, as much as I'm teaching you, I'm learning. I'm learning from my teaching. So get out of the notion that you have to know everything. No one knows everything. There are people that we consider experts, and the one thing about an expert is once you quit learning, you're no longer an expert anymore. And there's people out there that are like that think they know everything. I approach life as if I'm a 1-year-old child and I know nothing, and my mind has been open to a lot of different things. A lot of different beliefs that I've had have been crushed just simply because I allowed myself to be open. I allowed myself to think. I allowed myself to grow and go with the expansion that I've asked for. The biggest thing that you can do is go with the growth that you're seeking. If you're constantly asking for these things, know that they're going to come to you, but there's something you have to do. I said this on my Facebook page that you're not a human doing, you're actually a human being. So you have to be that thing that you want, and life is going to, again, cause you to grow. It's going to cause you to seek going out, speaking in front of others, maybe seek writing, whatever it is that you want to do. When you get that impulse, you have to go with it, and you'll be so much more happier in the process. But if you don't go with it, you're not going to be as happy. Our Fridays are so much more happier than any other day of the week because, again, many of you are doing something you don't like and thinking that it's going to get you to a place of happiness. Once I get this job, or once I get this relationship, or once I get this, you're thinking that then you will be happy. You will be happier or happiest when you start enjoying the journey, no matter what it brings along the way. You'll find out once you meet your final destination, you will be happy. But sometimes with a lot of us, we're putting so much effort because we're resisting everything, resisting our natural notion to have our life ease and flow, that by the time we do get to our destination, it's not happy. It felt like work. So be happy. When you ask for things, be prepared to expand and grow. And you'll find out that your life flows. It's so much easier. Things become much more fluid. And you begin to enjoy life more and more and more. So this is the end of the video. And I just felt inspired to share this with you on Friday because I know there's a lot of people out there Monday always looking forward to Friday. And I wanted to explain to you that there's a reason for that. We've been fed something that tells us that we have to work for money. Work can be pleasure. You don't always have to work, the effort of work. Work can be pleasure by pursuing things that you love to do. And also, we just feel as though you have to do something that you dislike in order to be able to get to a point to where you can do the thing that you like. And many people end up retiring and they're unhappy because their journey has not been happy from the get-go. So Darren McDuffie, alias Fat Man, helping you become perfectly healthy and toned. One love, yo. I'm out.